back to Showbiz Express. I'm Ross Crystal. It's a series about a world-renowned heart transplant surgeon trying to find balance between her personal life and her professional one. It's called Heartbeat. Now our conversation with its star, Melissa George. Heartbeat. It's quite the concept. First lay that out and then your character.
Well, I play Dr. Alex Pantier. She's one of the most famous world-renowned heart cardiothoracic surgeons in the world. And the story takes place in St. Matthew's Hospital, and you watch her juggle her professional and personal life. She's got two kids with an ex-husband, and she's married, she's in love with Piers, and then her mentor comes back after 10 years, Jesse. And you just watch her juggle the love and save lives, and it's compassionate, it's fierce. It's got moments of just such joy, and sadness, and she's funny. So
did that all jump off the page to you right away?
Right away. I was in the shoe department of Bergdorf Goodman in New York City. My agent called and said, "You've been offered Heartbeat." I said, "Wow, okay, let me sit down." So I sat down in the shoe department, and I was glued. And I called my agent and said, I'm in. Just make sure this is not a joke. I'm in. I loved it so much. It's right off the page. Jill Gordon wrote the best, most beautiful script.
Once you got the script, once you read the character, got into it, did you go do some research in the hospital with doctors?
Yeah, I've assisted on open heart surgeries, from opening up the chest cavity to seeing the heart to transplants to everything. I've assisted on that.
You're not a queasy person, I take it.
I'm not a queasy person. Got stamina.
What was that like the first time?
It was bizarre because I thought I've only ever seen great prosthetics on movie sets that look real, but then I kept looking under the sheet to see that the patient was really a real patient, and then he brings out the saw and then starts opening up the chest cavity because that's the only way to get to that beautiful heart, and I was like, wow.
David Letterman used to say they cracked me open. He wasn't kidding.
Oh no, they're very gentle.
Really?
I have to say, and the respect for the heart is immense, and there's a hygienist in the room that makes sure that everything's sterile and that you respect the body. But when you got to open it up and then you got to tilt the bed and you got to get to that heart and you see it beating, and I was blown away.
Two things. One, the factor of the viewer getting into the story of you and what goes on. That's separate from if they may be queasy about the medical drama of it all. Put that together for me. There's a real story within you.
There's a massive story. She's a very colorful, interesting woman. It's set in a medical setting, but it's what she goes through. It's the characters that drive this story.
And when you're inside the OR, is it?
She's fierce.
She's fierce, and
are you
getting?
Funny.
Am I going to get queasy? Because I do in those.
You might, but no. It's there's humor in it. When we got a patient bleeding out, I'll be doing a monologue about something seductive or, whatever. I think when humans feel pain or something's not going right, we like to lighten it up. And you'll see that. And when things are light, it might go sad. We balance it out.
It's kind of like in my business, the news business, in I think law enforcement, in doctors, you've got to have that levity. You got to have that sense of humor
exactly.
to move. A couple of more things. And first, did you ever have it in your head to be a doctor?
No, I didn't. I wanted to be a vet, actually.
No.
Similar.
Yeah. And did this turn your head and say, that might have been something for me?
Not really, but now that I'm playing her, I feel like I am a doctor sometimes, so it's bizarre.
But I play one on TV.
I just play one on TV, but you know what? Long enough, I might be able to do a surgery myself.
And finally, is this going to follow any rip from the headlines, current trend type of stories, do you think?
Yeah, we're a research hospital, so we do look for current trends in technology in the medical, area. So yes, we're following trend on cancer research. We have an amazing story with conjoined twins, and one has cancer, the other doesn't, but we can't do chemo because it's going to affect the heart of her sister, and the ethical challenges that I face to separate them when they've been 35 years joined. But the choice is you're both going to die.
Oof. So we've got gripping storylines.
Brilliant.
And
Brilliant.
Heart.
Yeah, a lot of heart with it, and we even take a human heart that's not viable enough for a human, and we put it in a chimpanzee that's rescued from an animal lab after 30 years of cruelty.
Wow.
A dying chimp. and I'm going to put a human heart in him.
You're going to have some challenges and fun all at the same time.
It's brilliant. It's so much fun. So much fun.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
Enjoy, and we'll see you again
Thank you.
on Heartbeat.
Thank you.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye.